Hey, how you doing? I just want to make a quick video on gang stalking and basically what the gang stalker targets in your life as a person. And the first thing a gang stalker will attack is your finances, on where you work and your workplace, and how you interact with people there. And they'll try to affect you financially that way, and they'll use those people to gaslight, intimidate, and try to demoralize you in some sort of way, as to quit your job and to resign in some sort of way, or to get the boss to sack you or anything like that. And they try to manipulate your finances that way. And secondly, they will go, if they don't attack your finances, they'll attack your social life with your friends and people you've known your whole life, and how you interact with them. And they'll start manipulating all your friends to gaslight you, and to use these gang stalking tactics that people are using these days. And people you've known your whole life even get turned against you when you're being gang stalked. And the next thing they go for is your family. And after they've affected those other things in your life, they go for your family, you understand? And they manipulate them and try to make you look as a failure. They try to make you look this paranoid person who's being gang stalked all the time. And you have to explain to your family that you're being gang stalked and that. And they just, you don't know that your family's being manipulated as well in the gang stalking. And because you're constantly under surveillance, everything is being recorded, everything's being downloaded, and they're going around. That's how gang stalkers go around and gang stalk people, and they go for your family, your friends, and your finances. You understand? And that's pretty much isolates you from everybody. Once you don't have those things in your life, you're pretty much isolated and you're alone. And you have to sort of live alone as a person in your life, because that's what's forced upon you as a person. And and you have to look inside yourself, and not think of worldly possessions. And you have to not think of the world no anymore and the worldly possessions in it. You have to think of the spiritual side of you, and how you interact with God, and how you interact within yourself, and being happy with yourself and loving yourself as a human being. And how you communicate with God, and how you communicate with nature, and the universe, the whole universe. And and you learn to show gratitude and things like that as well in your spiritual journey, when you look higher up to a higher love. And and that's you have to go to the kingdom within to do that. And to reach the kingdom. And you have to focus on spiritual things in your life. And that's sort of the only way you can deal with the isolation. It's the only way you can deal with the being ostracized from outside of society. And because they're using all these tactics on you. And we battle not of flesh and blood, but of principalities and darkness. And that's why we have to look. It's more like a spiritual battle, and that people are going through in their gang stalking as well. And because we need, everybody needs to work on themselves as a person. It doesn't matter who you are, really. You know what I mean? There's always room for improvement. And you just got to do everything you can as an individual, just to overcome this battle that we're fighting in the world. And hopefully for TIs to come together and share our stories, that, you know, our stories are very similar to each other. And, you know, and it's happening on the other side of the world in some country, that, you know, and there's these people that are doing exactly the same thing as you, these men and women that are doing battle in, you know, in their lives. And, you know, they're being isolated from everyone, and they're using all these gang stalking tactics on people. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. And just like, be safe, and just like, you know, you're gonna have to fight this battle alone sometimes. And, you know, just try to be spiritually, like, you know, fulfilled in your life. And, you know, that's the only way to do it. So take care.